So, after what, 5 years of downtime?
5 years.
I think it's been 5 years, yeah.
I thought that'd be more than that.
What would it's maybe 6, it's maybe more than that.
Yeah.
I can't really remember exactly when it shut. But anyway, after several years, Sub Terra's finally back, and I cannot tell you how excited we are about this.
I know.
We only got on it. Well, you say twice. I thought it was once.
Yeah, no, we definitely did it twice before it shut.
Ah, okay. I thought it was only once, but we didn't get on it a lot when it first opened. Every time we came, it seemed to be down. It was always breaking down. I remember once they closed it to change the restraints, and then of course it just shut down forever with no announcement from what I remember.
And then they turned it into the scare maze. And
yeah, it became Project 42, which was nice. It was nice to get back in the building, but of course it's nowhere near the same.
No.
I know it's a controversial attraction. Some people love it, some people really don't rate it. But we love it, don't we? We
enjoyed
loved
it. Yeah, we did.
I don't know how much longevity it's got in re-rideability, because like I said, we only did it twice.
Yeah.
But it was a really, really good attraction, and it's amazing to see it back for the relaunch of Nemesis. The observation platform's also here, isn't it? We're going to go have a look.
We've already
see what we can see.
In the car park.
We have already seen bits of the track in the car park. We drove past them as we were coming into the car park, and we were like, "Oh, new track!" It looks
amazing.
It looks really, really good.
Really,
I was when the black track was first sort of like leaked. I was a bit fuming, if I'm honest, because I love it. Yeah, because I love the old one. I love the old one so much. It looks so good, and I really didn't think black was going to suit it, but now that we've seen it with the veins on it,
it matches our car as well, wouldn't it?
It does match our car, yeah. Matches my outfit look. I've gone for a Phalanx black and red today, and I can't wait to see what it actually looks like in the pit, like the bits that they've constructed, just to see sort of how it comes together. And it'll be good to see what, because I believe they've made some small changes to Sub Terra to sort of tie in with the overall storyline of
it'd be really good
Nemesis
to see,
being
what
looked
has
after.
Changed about it.
I don't think there's major changes in there, but it'll be interesting to see what they have done to it, what is different, and whether we can even remember, because it's been so long now since. I mean, if they're that subtle, we might not even notice any different.
I can't even remember like the key moments from.
Now it is, I'm not going to lie, it is not bank holiday, half term. It is a Saturday, so it's probably going to be absolutely rammed. I don't think we're going to get on much else. But we're going to run straight to Sub Terra now, get on that first thing, then we'll go look at the observation platform, and then we'll probably at least do the curse, and we'll just sort of
do it again, because we love that.
See what else comes from there, I think.
Back since then, have we?
Since opening day?
Yeah.
No. Still looking very atmospheric coming through the curse. I don't know how well it comes up on camera, but can you see those light beams coming through the smoke? Oh, incredible. It looks just so, I absolutely love it. Just think how incredible this is going to look when it comes to Scarefest. It's going to look amazing. Oh, there's a queue building already. Christ, there is a queue building already. So that was our first time back in Sub Terra. What did you think, Adam?
It was good, wasn't it? Yeah.
Were you happy to be back?
Yeah. There's bits I did completely forget about. The car moments I do remember, like the main room. I don't remember it looking like that though. And definitely the bit at the bottom, I didn't remember it looking anything like that. And that looked amazing.
No, I felt
really
like
good down there, didn't it?
I felt like the bits at the bottom seemed closer. I'm trying not to say too much in case people haven't been, but in the bottom of the chamber, I thought that it seemed more full. I don't know if that's just the way we remember it, but it definitely felt like there was more in there. It felt more confined, didn't it? Yeah.
And I don't remember that many effects being used either. You know, once you're at the bottom and then you get back up again.
Yeah. I feel that. I think there probably were a few more effects. The lifts are different as well, aren't they? The lifts have been changed.
The lift on the way back.
Which is probably because when they changed it to Project 42, they literally ripped the lifts out completely, didn't they? So there's some changes to them. Because I think there used to be a screen on the side of the lift where you could see it going up. Or am I thinking of the dungeon?
You might think of the dungeon.
But some really good effects in there. It was amazing to be back in there. The end, I don't know whether it's going to change when we get around to Scarefest season, but the end there wasn't many actors in, was there?
No, and
part of it's been changed to like screen-based stuff.
Yeah.
So whether that will change for Scarefest, I'm hoping so. I think they can put some more actors in there for Scarefest.
I think previously it used to be more scary at the end.
Yes,
on your way out.
It did, yeah.
It did.
But to be fair, like I understand, like they've obviously got to pay actors to be here all day, and they're not keen on that. We know from like previous attractions that have come and gone. So yeah, hopefully at Scarefest we'll see that full a bit more and a bit darker, because with Project 42, that last bit was like almost pitch black, wasn't it? Got a proper eye from a Phalanx officer there. The only one proper complaint I've got is the restraints, which I think is what everyone has said coming out of it. It takes so long to get in, get those restraints down, and they have to check them over and over again, don't they? If you've never done this but you've been to the dungeons and you've been on the drop dead there, it's exactly the same system, so you'll probably know the pain that you have to go through, and there's 4 of them in there that they've got to strap you into. I think the main issue is that it's supposed to fit, like it's one complete lap bar across everyone, and so that has got to fit in like a huge array of different shapes and sizes of people, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So when they're trying to get it down and get it locked, it just takes ages, doesn't it? They're constantly having to recheck them. That's the only thing that sort of, because it saps the atmosphere a bit, doesn't it? When you're just sat there waiting, and sort of brings it back home to you that it is a ride, you know what I mean? It takes you out of that sort of immersion. Other than that, I was so glad to get back in there. So glad to get back in there. It's such a good ride. I'm hoping, I mean, I know that there's a big bustle for it at the moment because it's just reopened. I'm hoping eventually it'll be one that doesn't pull a big queue, and it'll be like kind of like Jewel used to be, where you can just go and it's a good one to fill time when it's busy. It's a really good ride. I absolutely love it. I think it's so atmospheric in there, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
It's just so atmospheric. It just feels there's a real. They really build a sense of tension and urgency, don't they? Like you really feel like I need to get out of here. It's great. It's really good. I'm so glad it's reopened. You gonna add anything more? I think now we are going to go up to the Nemesis observation platform and see what the view is from there, aren't we?
Yeah, we've been on Galactica, and you've got to get quite a good view of it on Galactica. Yeah.
Birds have already crapped on it. It's already got tree pollen on it, but hopefully they'll give it a pressure wash before it properly opens.
Yeah.
Oh. Doesn't say which way to go, does it?
No.
Oh, hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Nemesis Sub Terra lines around here is my average attention, please. It's perfect time. Nemesis Sub Terra is making temporary delay in the siege operation. We would strongly recommend you drive around the traffic in the area and checking back with us like this.
Here is the view. Here we are, right, we're on full zoom now, so it's probably going to be shaky, lads. Let's have a look. Yeah. Oh, there's some new track somewhere. Here it is, look there, just coming into view. Look at that. It looks absolutely stunning. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to, we probably can see from somewhere, but we've seen online the pictures that some of the legs have started to be removed.
Really?
So, I don't know, oh, where's his camera gone? There we go. So, I don't know if that means that the creature is being remodelled as well, because we were kind of saying, weren't we, that the track was white before to sort of match in with the sort of white skeletal nature of it, but now it's black. It doesn't match the lift hill and the brake run, so I'm assuming they're being repainted, but it doesn't match the current colour scheme of the creature, so...
I think it'd be nice to redo it, just to make it all look fresh.
Yeah, I definitely think it should be redone, so could we see a black and red Nemesis creature come in? Who knows? Hopefully that eye's going to stay, because I absolutely love that. That's such a good shot there. Right, we'll go see if we can see much from the other end, but I tell you what, when they start putting in, where am I? When they start putting in the loop and the zero G roll over the station, this is going to be really good view for it, isn't it? Really good view. Here comes the monorail to ruin me view, look. But yeah, we have a really good view from up here once they start getting the other pieces in. Look at the size of that crane. Huge. As you can just about see through this tiny hole, you can see there where one of the legs has been removed. And looks... I don't know whether they're going to deconstruct the whole thing or whether they're just changing the legs, or hard to tell at this moment, but there is a hole sort of in the side as well, just past where the leg joint is, so maybe they're going to knock the whole thing down, who knows. That is said leg that's been removed, or one of the legs that's been removed anyway. You can just see it there with the pole that used to stick in to support it.
Heading straight to Alton Manor now, Curse Alton Manor, which we absolutely loved last time. Really enjoyed it. We have heard that there've been a few slight changes on it. So
some people have said they've noticed the updates to it since they've been on opening day. So we're going to go have a look. We're going to go see whether it's going to be anything major enough for us to notice. I don't know, but I mean, other people have noticed changes, so we'll just have to see.
Yeah.
Of course, it could just have been that things weren't working when they first came and that they've now started working because it was obviously temperamental, but we'll let you know. Stop looking for.
It'd be nice to just get back on it anyway, because really did enjoy this.
Yeah, to be fair, even if there isn't changes, I still want to go on it.
Yeah.
It's just such a good ride, such a good improvement on Jump.
And it's got a 5-minute queue, which is a lot better than what it was on opening day.
Because there's not going to be many of them today.
Oh, Curse of Alton Manor, wow, what a ride. I think coming back and doing it again after a few months, still love it as much as I did the first time. I remember the first time I said it may possibly be my favourite dark ride in the UK. I didn't want to say the very best back then, because I didn't want the excitement of a new ride make me feel that way. But yeah, I think definitely it might be my favourite dark ride in the UK.
We still have got Valhalla Reimagined that we haven't done, haven't we?
That's true. That's true.
Based on current reviews, we're not rushing to that.
No.
But when it's working, I don't know. It was very good before. So who knows? It might just tip in. But yeah, I'd say at the moment that's got to be my favourite.
Yeah, I'd even say I like it more than Wallace and Gromit, which was my favourite.
You know, we love Wallace and Gromit. We love that ride.
We do.
I don't know, Emily might have just knocked him off the podium, I think.
But there's just so much going on in there, so many different effects, and I think there's like just so much going on. There's things that you don't notice, so it's good to just do it again and again and again, because then you might notice things. And I think it's one that, even though if you keep doing it, you'll know the layout, I don't think you'd get bored of it, because Wallace and Gromit, we've been doing that for years. We know the layout, we know what's happening, and we never get bored of that.
And the same with Jewel, we never got bored of Jewel.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's
really
true.
Good ride to go on. So no, I don't think we'll get bored. There was one or two things that we saw in there that we didn't think we'd seen before, wasn't there?
Yeah, like for example the hearse near the end. I don't remember seeing the projection of her coming out of the coffin.
No, I don't remember that.
And there's a bit of a lightning bolt across the wall. In lights. I don't remember that. Near the beginning, that was, wasn't it?
I wasn't going to say. I was going to say what they were, but yeah. So no, I don't remember those two before. There was one or two. Well, there was at least one effect I noticed that wasn't working. But I mean, that's one of those things, isn't it? Always happens. But no, there was a couple of things in there that we hadn't noticed before, and I don't know. I still, this time, because we talked about the black space before, didn't we?
Yeah.
And people said, oh, it's because you're playing hide and seek with her. But that's the first time, I think that's the 4th ride we've been on it. And that's the first time I actually noticed her say it.
Yeah.
It's the first time I actually remember hearing her say it. And there are sound effects in that black space, which I don't remember before.
No, I don't remember them either.
I don't know if they made them louder, but I don't remember hearing the sound effects in that black space. I still think it needs some work in there, and I still think the end of the trommel needs a bit more theming. But other than that, it's just such a spectacular ride. And who knows, like, those things might get fixed. We know that Jewel was always been updated, and they've already made, you know, some small improvements in there. So these things might change, but most other things were working. Without, again, for people who haven't been on it, without spoiling it, but the sort of the mirror effects, that worked this time, didn't it? Whereas last time we were here, I think it worked once, and then the other 2 times it wasn't working. Everything else seemed to be going strong. The screaming heads were working. There was a sack man that jumped out at me. I don't remember him before.
Yes, I remember the bit you mean. Yeah.
I don't remember. And I assume it's always been there, because there was a zombie there in its place before, in the same space. So I'm assuming they've just reused the arm.
Yeah.
Whether that wasn't working or whether that's a new addition that they've put in, I don't know, but I don't remember that before.
But definitely want to do it again today.
Yes, yeah. Well, I mean, seeing as it's staying at a 5-minute queue and everything, it's like astronomical. I think we'll be doing that again.
I mean, it was lucky.
So you may hear, depending on how well I've cut the sound, we're here for Mardi Gras. I mean, we've come for Sub Terra, but we are also here during Mardi Gras. Now this year, they've got a parade. I don't know if they had it last year because we didn't come, but the year before it definitely wasn't there. But yeah, 10 o'clock and 12:30 every day they have a Mardi Gras parade, so we'll film that. We'll check out a bit of the Mardi Gras tomfoolery and see what we think compared to sort of 2 years ago when we were here.
So we come to Tormented Treats, because we didn't do this last time. So we come to the Coach House Confectionary because we didn't do this last time, and honestly, everybody's
regretted it, didn't
yes,
we?
we got a bit of FOMO seeing everybody's uploads of their treats. So we thought we'd do it this time.
And it's amazing to have themed snacks as well, because
especially
we don't
in the
get
UK.
any sort of theme thing, do we? Even some of the burger outlets are doing stuff for Mardi Gras, aren't
Yes,
they?
there are. Yeah. There's a Louisiana burger at the chicken place, which sounds really good.
Yeah, and there's another one. There's another burger at one of the other ones, but I can't
Is there?
remember what it's called or what's in it. So yeah, it's really nice to see themed snacks here. We have both gone for the cookie spook, which I don't know. It's green, but I don't know if it's just dyed green or whether it's
because we
mint, 'cause they do a mint freak shake. Don't
yeah.
they? But like the ice cream, you can get black ice cream, but it's just vanilla, isn't it?
Yeah, just good.
Like the squashed frog thing that we got.
We got last year at Scarefest.
On.
It was, yeah.
It was what, $3.95?
Yeah, but then we got our annual pass discount, so it
that
brought it down a bit.
Yeah. I'm not doing the math on that. If it was £4, I could do it easily. But not on $3.95. So that's for theme parks. I don't think that is that bad, is it? I think the freak shakes are like £7, which is insane. But there you go. Right, I'm gonna give it a try and let you know what I think.
How is it?
Very good.
Yeah. Is it flavoured ice cream or is it just?
No, I think it's just sort of. It's a bit marshmallowy.
Oh, okay.
Not flavoured, but it just tastes a bit sort of more like marshmallow than buttercream or something.
Okay.
And very, very nice. I'm impressed.
Well, I'll have mine. just watched the parade for the Mardi Gras, and that was really good, wasn't it? Especially the finale. There was so much energy in that. There's proper giving it some, weren't they?
It was really, really
Yeah.
good. There were a lot of them as well, wasn't there?
Yeah,
There was a lot of them. In the parade.
There really were.
From all the different crews and from the Tower Street crew as well.
And there's so much colour and...
Some sort of dinosaur cart as well.
Yeah,
where
is
that's come
that
from.
maybe like a throwback to the old Upland, maybe?
There's some sort of new dinosaur dig thing in CBeebies.
Oh, is there?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
okay. Okay, we'd never go to
So
CB.
I'm assuming it's... No, it would be a bit weird, wouldn't it? So I'm assuming it's part of that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they come all the way across Food Street, which is in front of the towers, and then they come down toward Mutiny Bay, and then they circle around Tower Street because we were chasing them around trying to get different shots. And then they finish in front of here and they do the big finale here. But yeah, that was really, really good.
That was really good.
By UK standards, that was really, really impressive. That was a really good little parade and little show that they did in the end.
I liked all the different characters in the crew as well.
Yeah, some good costumes in there as well.
I liked the like Mexican type people.
I was going to say,
The
for me,
maracas.
it's got to be the Voodoo crew.
Voodoo crew, yeah.
They're my favourite.
Yeah, I like them.
And then after that, probably the Katanga crew.
And there were ones with like horns as well, like antlers. Were they meant to be the Wicker Man people?
I have absolutely no idea. I don't
It was
remember
right
seeing
near
them.
the end. They was wearing brown, and they had like antlers.
Are you sure that's not the Katanga crew? Because they were all like
maybe it was.
Native American-y sort of.
Oh, maybe it was, yeah.
Maybe it was them. I don't remember seeing people with horns, but they probably fit into that. No, it was really good. And the streamers came off at the end. There was bubbles. I missed the streamers because I didn't know they were going to go off, and they burst over there. And I think I got a clip of them sort of falling towards the end.
There's a big, massive teddy bear as well.
There's a woman shouting goodbye as if to say, "Get out!" It's closed. But yeah, so the parade, unlike anything we said earlier, the parade's at 6 o'clock, so it's a park close. And as I say, it starts at Food Street, but that was really good. I've enjoyed Mardi
Yeah, it
Gras.
was fun.
And of course, the reason we really came here was for Sub Terra.
Sub Terra.
And I'm so glad that we got on that again.
Yeah, it was
So
good to
glad
get back
we're
on that. It was.
It would be better if it didn't take 25 minutes to close the restraints, but other than that, I am so happy that it's back, and I hope it gets some sort of Scarefest treatment this year as well.
And it would be cool to get because remember back in the day they used to have a scare zone down there, didn't they?
They did.
I enjoyed
Apocalypse,
that.
I think it was
Yeah,
called,
it was. Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
And considering like all the stuff they did for Nemesis closing last year when they had all the actors out,
Yeah,
really,
it'd be cool to do something down there for Scarefest.
and I imagine they will. Like the amount they've put into the marketing of this retrack, it's unbelievable.
And the track does look amazing, doesn't it?
does, yeah.
The red.
There's videos coming out all the time. There was a massive event for it closing. They've opened a previously closed ride. They've got the what's it called? Viewing platform. They don't even do that for new rides.
No.
The viewing platform kind of thing. So I really think we will get something there for Scarefest. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Subspecies make a return.
No.
Some sort of adjusted storyline.
Subspecies. Oh yeah, they've got to bring that back.
I
that was
think
one of the most intense scare
they're quite
mazes I've
happy
ever
to
had.
bring
I
them back.
feel.
You know that
Well,
for
I've
Terror
done
in the
anyway.
Towers, they will bring mazes back after a while under a sort of slightly different guise. And I think with everything going on with Phalanx and Nemesis, I think we could get a sort of Subspecies
I would love to see that
version of the maze. That would be really, really cool. But I think Towers are really doing some special stuff at the minute. I really fallen in love with this park again. Not that I ever fell out of love with it, but I just think at the moment they're really pulling their socks up. We just need some permanent flats. Let's get rid of this retro squad crap.
I mean it was good to begin with once, but
I mean, we went back on Twistertron today. It's still rubbish. It's a little bit faster, wasn't it? But it's still rubbish.
No, it's not the most comfortable thing to sit in either, is it?
Spin Jam is awesome, but just
like
paint it black and some sort of maybe black and green or whatever.
Is it black and yellow to fit with X Sector?
Well, no, because Smiler's black and yellow. We're not
Oblivious black and orange. Oh, yeah. Black,
you carry on with that sort of citrusy palette, maybe a green, wouldn't you?
I see what you mean.
Submission was black and blue, but anyway. It'd be nice if we could replace that with a permanent flat and just sort of get this back up to a really world-class park again. But I've had such a good day.
Yeah, same.
We will be travelling to Thorpe Park next week to check out the new Ghost Train that's replaced Darren Brown. So do drop us a like and a comment if you've enjoyed this. Subscribe so that you can see more zoo and theme park so that you can see more zoo and theme park content. And we will see you next time we do stuff.